burning question here. How often should you wash your hair? Let's ask an expert. Celebrity stylist Erin O'Brien joins us this morning. Good morning. So when's the last time you washed yours, Erin?
See you. Yes. So we're going to talk about washing hair. It's one of the main things that people always ask about. And I have my lovely model here, Shandella, kind of walk you through what we have to do.
Okay, a hair wash model.
Yes, a hair wash model. All right, so first of all, we want to start off with like the water. When you're washing your hair, you want to make sure that it's not too hot and not too cold, that it's lukewarm. If the water is too hot, it can release too much oils. It can cause inflammation and irritate the scalp. And we definitely don't want to do that. So we already have the water prepared, so it's not too cold on Shandella so she doesn't jump up. So you're going to wet the hair down, and then you're going to get your shampoo. Always make sure when you're using your shampoo that it is sulfate-free, paraben-free, silicone-free, that it's a very mild shampoo. You don't want anything that's too much of an astringent on the hair because it can actually dry it out. So I usually use a Hydrate and Repair shampoo, and you always use about a dime size. You never really have to use that much. If you use too much shampoo, it's obviously wasting a lot of money, and you also don't want to dry out the hair. So when you shampoo, make sure you spread it on your hands everywhere. Then you're going to place it on the front of the head, the side, and the back of the neck. They're the 4 places that you will place, 2 sides, top and back. Then you're going to massage it into the scalp. Like you're basically this is your best friend. You're making them feel really good. This will help stimulate the scalp, giving more blood flow so you get healthier hair growth. Because if you scrub too much, it releases a lot of oils into the hair. It can inflame the scalp. Inflammation of the scalp can make the hair weaker. And again, we want to stay away from that. I always recommend that you shampoo the hair twice. First shampoo lifts all the dirt out. The second shampoo, if it's a really good one, has some active ingredients in there to add moisture, make the hair feel even cleaner, dropping some vitamins in there as well. And then once we rinse that out.
And do you know that it's clean when you feel that squeak?
When you hear that squeak in your ear, that's when you know you're ready. You're done.
Okay.
You're cooked.
Okay.
So once you're shampooed, you're going to towel dry your hair slightly. So take the heavy wet out. If your hair is full of water, where is the conditioner going to go? You want to make sure that the hair will absorb the conditioner as well. So you're just going to pat dry. You're going to take a small amount of conditioner as well, not too much. Start off with a little and then you can add if you want. You start off at the ends and then you work your way up to the top. Now you wouldn't bring it fully to the root unless you have extremely dry or damaged hair. So usually work on the mid lengths and ends, and always leave your conditioner sit for at least 2 minutes. You want to make sure again those active ingredients get to work in the hair, and make sure that your hair is nicely hydrated. Then you're going to rinse out that conditioner.
And then what if you're doing this in the shower? Because then you're wasting the water, right, while you're waiting. So do you recommend like kind of washing your hair separately at a sink?
You can if you want, but usually, say for instance, like if I'm in the shower, I actually turn the shower on and off when it comes to washing my hair.
Oh, okay.
Like for instance, you're putting the conditioner on, I'll turn the shower off, let the conditioner sit. Like you're standing around, you can have a little dance in the shower for a minute or two, and then rinse the rest of it out. So once the conditioner is rinsed out of the hair, again, using lukewarm water, you want to make sure that you pat dry the hair. People tend to rub their hair vigorously when it comes to drying the hair, and they're like, oh, it's so heavy and wet, and they think they have to really absorb moisture by doing that. But you just pat dry and scrunch the hair with a towel. When you rub vigorously, it tends to cause breakage in the hair.
Okay.
It causes split ends. So when you just pat the hair, it reduces any of that. Your hair is a lot healthier, and yeah, your hair just ends up being a little bit more beautiful.
And then how do you know when it is time to wash it? Like how often should you wash your hair in a week?
Oh, that's a great question. So if you have fine hair and your hair gets quite oily, I recommend that you actually wash it every day. Mm-hmm. So new studies show that washing your hair every day stops inflammation on the scalp and buildup, because if you do have an oily scalp, you need to reduce that because it does cause redness and inflammation. Now, if you have a drier scalp and not as many oils, you can wash your hair maybe 2-3 times a week.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong washing your hair more, just making sure that your shampoo is a mild shampoo and hydrating. because when you're doing it every day and it's like a rougher, it's more like an astringent, dries out the hair and causes a lot of breakage.
Okay, Erin, we've run out of time, but thank you. So we don't get to the drying part here, but great hair model work there.
Maybe next time.
We'll get your links up at chch.com.